got this guy Stead, his name Stead Gollumer, and rename. Hang on one second.
Does my audio sound okay? Like, am I coming through okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're clear.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I'm back. Distraction. Okay. So you guys are making your way out of town. The guys are coming in from the side, and you've thrown him over your back. That's right, you purposely kept him alive. But you did kill the golems, the cloud of golems. Goliaths. I kept calling them that last time too. The cloud of Goliaths. You caught in that little whirlwind of death and just wrecked their day continuously, I believe.
I just want to say I did call out for them to surrender.
Yes.
They did not.
No.
We challenged them. They fought. They died nobly.
I'm pretty sure they were going to stab you in the back, but yeah.
I don't know if death by whirlwind is really dignified.
Depends how far you launch them up.
Very true.
So, are you guys heading back up to Shiny Peak?
The shed? Mm-hmm. Think so?
Yeah, we were heading out to the shed on the property there that my family owns. Yeah.
Yes, and you'd put him in there, and Curtin dropped on wanting to interrogate him. Oh no, you did. You decided not to torture him, didn't you?
I was going to interrogate him, and then you told us we had to roll.
I don't think we made that decision specifically.
Really?
Don't think
Interrogate, then
would be
torture.
too keen with torturing.
Yeah, you told us we
It's
couldn't
not-
roleplay the torture.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with. I have no intention of roleplaying some torture.
Yeah. I'm just going to ask one of them to start digging a hole.
All right.
No reason.
Yeah, no reason. No reason that it's roughly man-sized either.
Why are we digging this hole?
Because you're the strong brutes.
Yeah, I was going to get into this, but I think you guys should, maybe sit out for the first little bit. Leave it to some of the talky people.
Yeah, well, how about he digs a hole? I mean, just saying.
We'll get to that.
So you get him
Okay, just
tasked
making sure.
to dig in a hole, and he does so. While this is all going on, are you guys planning to head anywhere else, or do anything else, or find anything else out? You are fairly confident that the Uckers are involved with something causing the illness to befall Ulfgar's father?
I think we were going to get the information from this guy and then act on that.
All right.
All right. So we took him into like a shed or something, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna sit him down, tie him to a chair.
Okay. Once he's finished digging the hole, you sit him down.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna start very methodically unclasping my armor and removing it. And
Is he conscious at this point?
He just dug a hole, so yes.
Yeah, he's conscious. You guys roused him.
And what's his name again?
Stead.
Step. He's in the shit.
Stead in the shed.
Okay, and once I have like my breastplate and everything off, I'm only taking my armor on from the waist up, and just the entire left side of my
Like a
body
lo-
is covered in acid burns.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to kneel down in front of him and say, my friend outside is very good with acid. You see what it does to a dragonborn. What do you think it will do to you, man flesh?
Roll me and intimidate.
Yay.
/ seduction.
Well, 33 do it.
Quite possibly. So, he looks to you. What is it you want me to tell you that I haven't already shared?
I'm going to let one of the two people who know what we need to know take it from here.
Thank
Okay.
you for agreeing to talk. Please, talk to my associate.
Where are the
Cecil
bad
is gonna
peoples?
step in between Hengilian and say, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look, let me give him a chance, okay? Let him talk before you start threatening him, okay, Hengilian?" And I'm gonna get a little bit closer to Stead and say, "Stead, look, you got to help me out here, man. Like these people are gonna get violent unless we get down to business. We get some information.
What?
And I'm
What do
putting
you
my armor
want?
back on.
I don't want that to happen because I mean I know that you're just like an unwilling participant here, and I believe that we can settle this like adults. So just we know all about your deals with the Uckers. We know all about the beholder, and I do the air quotes. So just tell us where he is. Tell us everything you know about him, and there's no reason for this to get acidy.
You know about the beholder?
Of course we do, Stead. Give us a little bit of credit. We are the most capable detective force in these lands for a reason.
Hengilian is trying hard not to laugh at that.
But if I'm to tell you, he will kill me. It's death
Stead,
by your
I've got-
hand or death by his.
Stead, we're not going to kill you. I'm going to protect you. I'm on your side here. It's very important. He'll never know that it was you. And when we're done with him, he'll never know anything again. You're going to be scot-free, my friend.
Once he's killed you, he'll know I told. I'm his contact.
Well, he's going to think that you told us either way. So maybe it's best to work with us.
Sort of ponders that for a minute. All right. I mean, you know about him. What, do you want to know where he's meant to meet me? Where our next gathering is?
I think for a start, that would be some good information, just in good faith.
Well, that's all I can give. He only tells me the next meeting, and then when I go and meet him, he'll tell me the one after that. I don't.
Is it just you at these meetings? Just you and him?
He brings more, but I dare not.
You dare not what? Please give me something. I
Take.
can only protect you so much from my dragonborn friend here.
I dare not bring anyone with me. I made that mistake once. Brought someone who I thought could help protect me if negotiation didn't go well. And, well, he was made an example of. Didn't make that mistake again.
Yes, tell us the information about where this meeting takes place and the time at which it would be next taking place.
Well, gestures to Ulfgar. I'm sure you all know that there's many networks of caves throughout this mountain. Shiny Peak itself is expanding into a lot of them with the dwarfs' help. Down must be near level to the base, but only accessible through caves near the summit. He gets me to travel down to to the edge of, I guess you could call it his lair. He meets me outside. Meets me beyond it gets, beyond where it gets quite strange. I can show you the way in if you let me out of this chair. He sort of moves against his rope.
Absolutely. In fact, I was thinking you could introduce us.
I don't know if that will go well.
You need to trust me, Stead. I'm the only choice you've got.
Roll me a diplomacy. He sort of looked. And you're sure you can kill him if he tries to take you?
Did you see how easily we dispatched your Goliath help?
Did you see how easily he laid low the chieftain of Shiny Peak?
Trust us. We're experts.
He nodded. Then I will take you. Due to meet him tomorrow night.
Also, can I get you to sign this document for me?
What document?
Hengilian face palms as hard as he can.
It's a document that I whipped up beforehand. Talking about our specifically, talking about how he has information about the Uthgar, the Uckers,
The Ucker.
and how he knows that they've been, kind of skirting the rules. Not in any sort of direct terms, but just kind of like a witness account.
He
And also,
will refuse to sign it until the beholder is dealt with. If he puts his name to something without the assurance that the beholder will be dealt with or is already dealt with, he is effectively signing his own death warrant.
Look,
Drop
I'm
of
trying
blood
to
is
help
enough.
you, and I'm gonna look at Hengili and I'm gonna be like, but like I can only do so much. You need to work with me.
It's
Hengili.
probably something he would rather die than sign. So just to save you some breath, he's pretty adamant. Conversation
Don't
going for a
make
while, but
silly
he won't.
paper.
All right, Cecil will try for a little bit more, but then he'll eventually give up. Then in that case,
Yeah.
and he'll just settle with what we agreed on.
Sweet.
I mean,
He
I get
said
the
he'd-
feeling this conflict's gonna likely be resolved via combat anyway. So this is a Goliath tribe. I don't think it's gonna really come down to paperwork.
It's always good to have your paperwork in order, though.
Cecil likes it to be in black and white.
So we've got. Is there anything we needed to tidy up before we head on down into the mountain?
A few of us aren't looking so hot. We should probably get a rest in.
I actually think that we should leave as soon as possible because I feel like we're pretty hot right now. We did just like have a pretty sizable massacre in the marketplace.
That's a good point.
point.
We could probably leave and then once we find like a sort of defensible room somewhere in the mountain, maybe just pull down for an hour there.
All right. So you want to start heading down there before tomorrow night? Like heading down there now?
Is short rest and like
5
how long is short rest?
5 minutes.
Yeah, we can take a short rest right now and then go take a long rest in the mountain.
Short rest is done. So I'm gonna take a step.
Feel free to do a religion check on that medallion if you see it, by the way.
Wait, what? You have a medallion?
Yep.
Did you get this from the sky or?
Oh, it's his own.
to all the healing surges. Durga, did you want to spend any more healing surges? Or any healing surges, I should say?
I don't think I'm hurt.
You got 17 wounds.
Anyone using healing surges right now, if we're ending a short rest, also gets a bit of a bonus for my charisma mod as well.
Oh, how do you do that?
You just need to adjust your wounds down. How much is it?
Give me a sec. Three, so they get a +3 on top of any healing surge used.
Every healing surge or just one once per short rest?
I think it's everyone. Let's see. It's a
Yeah.
Song of Rest. Yeah, it's at the end of a
It's just
short
the same as
rest.
Bard.
Yeah, you and each ally spinning a healing surge add your charisma mod to HP regained.
See, I said, when an affected creature spends healing surges at the end of that rest, that character regains hit points equal to your charisma modifier with each healing surge. God damn. Can only be affected by one Song of Rest. So you can only get it once per short rest, even if you've got 2 bards, but you can still have it once per healing surge, even with 2 bards or skulls. But
I reset
Okay.
that healing surge because I did the bonus in the wrong direction.
no worries. No way. All right. Like 25% extra healing surge. All right. And now you're gonna get this guy to lead you down through town, through into the caves beyond, I guess, eh?
Yeah. Should we give him back like a weapon? Do you think?
Haha,
put his-
no.
I give him back his hat.
Well, I mean, we should probably give him his clothes back if he's gonna walk through town with us.
Yeah,
I think
I linked the
that's-
medallion and chat, by the way.
Yeah, horror, right?
Mm-hmm.
we give him a weapon, he can probably fight any beasties along the way. And given that we've dispatched him and his guards easily, I don't think he's stupid enough to try anything.
Yeah, someone should give him a dagger if they have an extra. I don't think we should give him his gun back.
I have a
took his
sling.
Not gun.
We took his rapier, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give that back to him.
I can
Okay.
give him my sling.
Give him a rock.
No, just a sling. No bullets.
He'll learn to make do.
Improvised weapons.
Okay, so he leads you quickly out of town. You don't need to really go through much of the streets themselves, which suits you well because you're got a fair bit of attention gathered to you at the moment. And he leads you out to where the town outskirts begin to drop away into sort of sheer cliff faces. He leads you along, well, kind of a goat path. Like it's only 1 foot to 2 foot wide in most places, and it requires some careful navigation. So he leads you down and around behind some of the larger sort of drops from Shiny Peak. And then he cuts in towards the mountain. The path goes in through like a crevice that has water trickling down the front of it. Not like a waterfall, just sort of dribbling down over the front, enough to kind of obscure it. It looks like it's just a gouge out of the cliff from water running over it for a long period of time. But there's actually a path that cuts deep into the cliff face, and he starts pushing in and tells you, this is the place. This is where it gets a lot darker. He's not expecting me till tomorrow, though. There's no telling what he'll do if we show up now. Perhaps you should lead. There's no wrong path from here.
Oh, so he maintains residence in this cave.
So this is where he meets with me always, and the changes, well, the strange things that go on down there, they certainly don't seem temporary.
Well, you've been here most often, so you go ahead and take the lead.
Why, thank you. He looks pretty unimpressed with the idea, but all right, a torch.
I hand him an unlit torch.
He asks for a light.
I zap it with my finger guns.
Pew pew. All right. So with the torch lit and him pushing his way into the dungeon beyond, the group sets off into the cave. Now I should have a map for you, just a second. So many fucking folders to go through, Jesus.
So as we enter this cave, I want to kind of address the party. Now, when we meet up with this beholder, don't immediately attack him unless he immediately attacks us. We're here for information primarily. Information on how to stop his disintegration beam, if it can be stopped, and if that requires taking his life, then that's something we're going to do. One way or another, we're going to kill this beholder as we leave, but let's try and get what we can out of him first.
Can you strangle a beholder?
I don't know if they have any necks, but I'm sure you'll find a way.
I actually think we should let Akon do all the talking for us. That'll lead to the best results.
I can talk.
I'm for it.
Maybe the beholder will respect brutal honesty.
Also, while we're going there, I'm just gonna go up, walk up next to the whatever his name is dead, and just say this.
What's this? My shit all cut out.
I don't see it either.
Wait, did that not post? Huh.
Are you secreting this to the DM?
No. Why is that? Oh, now
Oh,
it's
it's come
gone.
twice. Oh, it must have been a weird lag thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And you say that in Elven?
Yes.
Okay. He stares blankly at you.
That's fine. He seemed like a troubled man.
Are you the only elf speaker in the party?
Currently, yeah. Tag was the other one.
So,
Oh,
as
yeah.
you guys continue through the cave, you eventually come to a bit of a river. It looks like it's the source of where the water is coming from. That trickled out the front and down the front of the cave. There are a few springs that traverse from the top of the mountain up where the city catches a bit of rain and has sort of made its way through in decades and centuries of water travel. There's a couple of springs up top that come up hot, almost like geysers, but at the top of the mountain. Quite interesting. And this water appears to be giving off a bit of steam, making seeing anything in the water quite difficult. guys in here. Is that map showed up for you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, put yourself anywhere in that square. Oh, where's Stead? Where is Stead?
Yeah, is that fine?
Yes, you are in the wall.
I'm probably going to be in the back
Like usual.
Alright.
because I'm not stealthy.
Yeah, I'll stay in the middle
I'll say in mid to front.
because it's safest.
Yeah, I'll say mid front.
It's when you guys reach, I don't have him back again, so I don't know where his token's.
I'm pretty much gonna do a like kind of scouting roll.
There he is. As you get to this open of the cage, or this opening of the cage, my god, words are hard today. As you get to the opening of the cave ahead, it sort of widens up into this large area. You see the water flowing down. He tells you, it is not far now. He usually meets me over the second bridge.
How do you GM whisper again?
Okay.
So one last time, Stead, you said that he is usually alone in this cave?
He shakes his head. No, I never said that. I'm usually alone.
What friends does he usually bring?
Things beyond description.
I see.
Okay, so he gets to here. And he seems pretty unkeen to push on forward. Seems quite nervous.
I'm just gonna give him a little tap with the hilt of my rapier
Okay.
without taking it
I
out of
can't
the
s-
hilt.
You want to do the talking, Akan? Is that what you said?
That's what the herd told him to do. That's why he's pushing on ahead.
Okay, just hang back a little bit. Stay with the group, somewhat. Please, sir.
All right. I'll just.
I'm gonna
wait in
have
the
a
middle
peek
of the
through
bridge.
here and see if I can see anything.
Okay.
Likewise, can I see anything from the top of the bridge?
Start walking over the bridge. Are you taking a torch up with you? This is like, there's no light in here.
That's why I have dark vision.
Let me check whether I've got dark vision. I don't think I do.
Minotaurs do not, I believe.
No. So yeah, I'd have a torch.
This is home country to me, though.
Yeah, I got dark vision. I can take a look at you with Durga.
Okay.
Come on! Fucking Celeste stealing my dice.
Not my fault.
Everything's your fault.
Sorry, Cecil, I had to change your points because I couldn't click on them to change them what they are. So you're gonna have to rename them.
Oh,
They're now just called Cecil is Greats.
Wait, what?
don't worry about it. You'll see it later.
Okay, so you guys get to the edge there and you start having a look around. Ogden, the steam is sort of billowing up to the rock around you, and it's throwing off your vision a bit. You can't really see anything beyond. Looks like maybe there's a couple of rock shapes up that way that may look kind of suspicious, but it could just be a haze of steam making things look like they're slightly moving. Can't be sure. And Durga and Cecil, doesn't look like there's much around that you can see. Certainly, and when you're close to the water, the water looks clear, looks running clear and nice. You can sort of splash around in it. Yeah, it's quite nice, quite warm and clear.
Can I take a look?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, that water is lovely.
What did you do to our dice?
I guess I'll move up and try to take a look too. Might as well.
Go for it.
Very well, Stead. Go and introduce us. We're right
Oh,
behind you.
Con. Oh, Con was introducing Dot.
No, we need Stead to open up a discourse with the beholder first, potentially.
What do we do with discourse?
We need information, Akon. Remember, we spoke about this.
Does that S show up for you?
Uh-huh.
That's so dumb. Why would it do that?
I look up.
I
You
look
always
down.
check the ceiling.
I was actually just testing something before I put something else down. So I
Uh-huh.
put it next to you. But as you're walking past Ulfgar, Ulfgar, you have a look, and where are you looking? Which way are you looking? Like, what are you trying to? This way or that way?
Yeah, I'm kind of looking towards the clearing off across the stream in front of me.
That one?
Yeah. Yep.
Sweet. Make that arrow a bit easier to see. Alright. You can see that there's pretty much nothing over there. But you do see a few scrapings on the ground and on the wall as if something's pushed through this area that's been quite large. Like a creature more than, something's been forced through, like a box or anything like that. Something large brushes up on the side of the walls and on the ground and has scraped around a fair bit of the stone up ahead. But you don't see any sign of anything moving on the other side.
I have chosen poorly.
No, there might just be nothing on the other side either.
It's
Of course not. There's never anything on the other side, ever. Okay, I'm going to kind of call to everyone. I think I see something has passed through here at some point. I can't tell what, but it could have been large.
I'll
I'm
kind of rush up
following,
and then just go and sniff the tracks.
Okay.
and I'm following him to make sure he doesn't get anything he can't handle.
I don't think I
Come
no, I
along,
don't get
Seth.
any keen senses for smell, but I'll do it anyway.
So all stick together.
Alright.
And I'm pretty much letting Hengelian and Orkan lead while I'm hanging back now. See if I can get a lucky pick.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing much of interest here. I'll probably start rushing out onto the middle of the next bridge.
You guys start moving around. When you get to this bridge, you do note something moving up ahead. At first, it appears to be a small snake or lizard, perhaps skittering across the ground. It goes across that way, and then it stops moving, and you kind of lose sight of it around a small pile of rocks.
Should we call out?
Instead, you told us there was a beholder in this cave. I don't see any beholder.
Can I start? Can I go over to where I saw the thing moving?
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably with that axe ready.
Okay, as you get close, just stop at the end of the just the bridge there. As you get to this point, no one moved past him. Something happened. Okay, as you get there, this thing you saw, this slithering snake or worm or whatever it is, you now catch sight of it again as it moves once more, and you follow. It actually looks like a piece of rock, but a long, writhing piece of rock. And as you follow up to its source, you see that it buries itself deep in this piece of rock here. And as it does, you notice that there's several, maybe 5 or 6 such tentacles reaching out from this rock. And then you see its mouth open wide as this is revealed to be a fucking rope dog. Yeah, you're right. The rock contorts and twists and splits along horizontally and opens and reveals a huge gaping maw of teeth, and all of the tentacles suddenly whip out towards you. Roll initiative.
Do you want me to roll a stealth check now, by the way?
The what, sorry?
As I said, I was sneaking behind Hengelian and Orkan back here.
Oh yeah, you can roll a stealth check, yeah.
Fuck. I really should have picked it there, but fuck this initiative.
Okay. The roper acts first. Which he shouldn't actually. He shouldn't be hitting with the +8. Initiativing with the +8. So he will be not acting first. Alkin, you managed to react as these tentacles rip out towards you.
Okay. I guess I'll get right up in his grill. I'll activate my defender order as a minor action.
Okay.
I can't remember. Are these guys? I probably wouldn't know if it's mobile or immobile, will I?
They're kind of like common cave creatures. If you've ever spent any time in a cave, you'd know that they can scooch around.
Okay. Yep. I'll activate my defender order.
All right.
They can butt scooch.
They can scoot.
They truly are dog stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh wait, hang on. Is that only? Sorry, it's been a while since I've looked this up. Oh yeah, that should only be. I'm going to attack someone else, so I'll probably get rid of that. And I guess I'll make sorry, should have been ready for this. What's foe to foe?
That's right. I've put it so it targets everyone else except you.
Ah, sweet. You can do that?
Yep. And you'll be able to do that too next pat.
Yep, sorry, I'm just.
In fact, you can
really
do it now.
caught
It's just a
here.
pain in the. That's all right.
Yeah, foe to
What
foe.
you're saying is he should have got a surprise round. Eh? Eh?
Uh-huh. What the hell? I'll try this. What is this? Aggressive lunge? We'll try that.
Okay.
And it misses anyway.
man, you do not want to be next to a roper.
Shh.
They'll rope you in.
Shh. Don't spoil it. Also, don't panic when you see the defense effects and attack effects be like -12, because these creatures are actually like level 14, but I've wound it down to this level. So we can fight ropers at level 2, which is great fun. Okay, so he's going to quickly whip out one tentacle at Orkin, and he's going to send another one reeling back. Hengilian, are you within 5? Yeah, you are. Oh shit, it's within 10. Fuck, you guys are ruined anyway. He's going to whip out a tentacle at both of you. So Orkan, the first one goes out. It's going to miss. And Hengilian, next one's going to come out with a hit.
My AC is 23.
It's against reflex.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Um,
And he's going to hit for
oh no,
9
he
damage.
targeted me, so I can't use an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is 2 separate attacks. He's doing
In
a
that case,
double
yeah, I
attack
think,
and 2 tentacle attacks.
yeah, so I should be able to do an opportunity attack then, plus it 1d8 damage.
So this tentacle whips out and grabs Hengilian, and as a minor action, he reels you in. Well, he attempts to anyway. So this is going to be attack versus fort.
How deep is the water?
Yeah, that's going to hit. You can't see the bottom right from where you are, but when you were near to it before, the piece you were near to maybe looked 5-10 feet deep at the most.
Instead, doesn't look fat enough that I could use him as a raft, does he?
No. Okay, so he reels you in, and as you get pulled closer, the tentacle is sort of retracting, and you see it like getting pulled into the rocks around its base. And then it gets close, and it sort of whips you up to its mouth, and he's going to use an action point, and he is going to bite.
Fuck me.
He's trying. God damn it. Oh man. Alright, that's his turn. Make me sad. Ulfgar! You see your friend Hengilian just a tentacle whip out, rip him backwards across the floor, and try to shove it in his mouth. As another one flails around Orkin, who's sort of whacking it off. Dirty bastard.
All right. After that description, I am, for some unknown reason, going to try to charge forward. Up my movement speed up to 5 spaces here, and I will engage my Scald's Aura to begin with.
All right.
And I will go ahead and trade in my standard action here for another minor, and I will change my Scald's Aura over to Dirge of the Damned, which gives +2 to, I think it's to attacks, but it might be to damage. Let me check.
Sweet. So that's what to do.
Yeah, so it's +2 to damage rolls or +4 to damage rolls against bloodied enemies.
It's like a fucking blender dildo.
Oh god.
That's awesome.
Poor little roper. You talk to him like that.
Well, some of those bits coming off the side do look a little on the phallic side.
Yeah, a little.
So I might need a little bit of assistance setting up the Dirge of the Damned thing. It was kind of a pain in the butt last time. I know it's a 5 square radius for me, that everyone within that gets the +2 to damage rolls.
So just target everyone that's within there.
Got it.
And chuck the damage thing on.
All right, good. And that's my turn.
Alright. Hingilian, you're up.
I'm angry, so can I still attack even though he's got me?
Yes. Yeah, you're
Probably.
grabbed. You're not restrained.
All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is on pain of death.
Okay. And that's a hit.
All right, so that's 3d8 damage. And did that? It did add the plus to it. So.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm mad, so I'm gonna burn an action surge or an action point.
Okay. Remember, you are weakened. So you are doing half damage at the moment.
Why is he weakened?
Oh,
Because when he's
'Cause I'm
grabbed by the
grappled.
roper, he is weakened.
all right. Would it be a free action to try to break out?
Would be a standard action, move action to try and break out. Sorry.
All right, I'll use my move action to try to break out. What do I need to
Okay.
roll?
You roll either an athletics or an acrobatics, and it is versus fort or reflex, depending which one you roll.
It's gonna be athletics because
Okay.
it's the only one I don't have a minus in.
So that's going to be versus fortitude. Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right.
So how free are we to
Yeah.
discuss tactics in combat?
I generally I'm fine with it, but try to keep it to a sentence, and try to keep it to not telling someone what to do. Keep it more as what you can do. Don't be like, Hengilia, do that thing that does that because it's better like this. Just be like, I'm going to do this soon, if that helps people, or when you get to know people's class a bit more and what they do. Hey, I'm gonna do this setup, so your thing will be better.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, live your life, Hengilian. But remember, we're fighting Beholder after this.
This isn't the beholder.
My action point is gone. Oh, it's up here. But yeah, no, that's my turn.
Okay. So you didn't want an action point in the end?
Nope.
Sweet. Okay, Hengilian's turn finishes, and as your turn finishes, roll me a perception check, Hengilian. All right, you catch a glimpse of something floating through the air across that little path of vision that you have between these two rocks. Just for a moment, just out of the corner of your eye. You don't know what it is, but it's something. And if you turn your head to look, it's gone. Nothing there. Okay.
Goody.
First, I'm gonna do a full move
Okay,
because you can move and then charge, right?
correct. Charging just ends your turn after that.
Like that.
All
Kind of
right.
wish we had the prepare thing.
Oh, the move setup. There you go. It's done.
Yeah, thanks. Because this one's kind of weird since you have to move closer with every movement. With charge.
Wait, sorry. What was that?
With charge, you have to move. You can't move away and then back. You have
Correct.
to move towards the enemy
Yeah.
at all times.
Every square must bring you closer to them.
Like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You actually have to charge to the closest adjacent square to the target.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, traditionally.
I'm right to
see
take it as
that.
long as every square brings you closer. I'm happy for it to be like that.
At least that's not what it says on the D&D wiki. But
That's all right. I'll make a call. You can do it how that is, because that's how I've always had it done. So I'm alright with that.
And you put modifiers in the thing in the bottom left, right?
Yeah.
Would I still be stealth if I move first as stealth due to a feat and then charge?
What was your feat again? That's all. You remain hidden until the end of this turn, or you make an attack. Yeah.
I forgot, does that give me combat advantage or do they not just dodge? Or what is it?
You have. You're invisible to him, so you have combat advantage.
How do you target again?
Control click. You already targeted him. Oh, now you untargeted him.
There we go.
Yeah, we have a week break and Eva forgets how to play.
And I'm gonna do a melee basic attack with a dagger,
Alright.
which has a lovely, lovely poison.
That's a hit. These ropers aren't hard to hit. They're fairly static. Nice. And as you stab into it, one of its tentacles flails up in reaction to it. And you think for a moment it's coming to whack it down to you to brush it away, but it actually continues over your head in this direction, and you see it smash apart what looks to be like a stone cocoon. And as it does, what falls away from this cocoon can only be described as a skin kite. Some creature, or what was once a creature, but has since had all of its flesh removed, perhaps even by this roper, and is now just an amalgamation of skin haggardly attached to skeletal bone in a grotesque imitation of life. This thing above. And do you see another
I'm
one?
gonna do hidden strike too.
Alright, go for it.
It just it's a free action and they have to do a bluff.
Alright. Yeah, I'm going to say that does. It's not that insightful.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
my turn.
Alright, Cecil, yeah.
Okay, Cecil sees himself next to this man who we
Yeah.
just finished interrogating, and he doesn't feel all that safe, all alone on this side of the river. So he's gonna come to the other side. One second.
Okay. Oh.
I'm having trouble moving him for some reason, or moving me.
If you drag it, it's unlocked at the moment. So when you do it, it sets up your movement, and then I send it through. There you
Okay, so I'm moving away from.
Oh right, I forgot the poison.
go. Alright.
And Uthgar, if you want to put that buff on me, I'm gonna shoot lightning at this roper.
Okay.
Done.
Nice. Good hit.
And I'm gonna bounce that lightning onto this guy over here.
The skin kite that's dropping out of the roof.
And does anyone need to shit? No, it's just Gar. Okay. Yep, that'll be my turn.
All right. You said, does anyone need to shit?
Shift. I was gonna.
That's
I need
right.
to pop.
Like,
It's
you
like-
can
It
shit
sounded
me
like
up.
shit, man. It sounded like shit.
Does anyone need to shit? No,
Well-
that's just Ulfgar. And I was like, well, I guess you are standing behind him,
Yeah.
and you're much
Well,
shorter than he is.
I thought he was talking
Yeah.
about after I pissed. Maybe I need to shit too.
I can tell before he can. So, do you want me to slide this roper, or is he? You guys happy where he is?
Yeah, maybe if you can bunch him up, would be good.
Also,
Yes.
did Pangalion say that he saw something over there?
No,
Not
it's
yet.
not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna
Um,
slide this roper one square to the right.
He reduces the movement slid by 2. So if
Okay, then
you
he's
are
gonna
less
stay
than
right
that-
where he
yeah.
is.
So you try to move it, and you see a few rocks crumble at the base as if he's slightly sliding off, but as a negligible amount, and nothing changes. This kite now comes down, and flybys moves up to 5 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, but takes a melee basic attack as he flies past Hinkalian.
Good.
Can I interrupt that with a Guardian's counter?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so Hingalian and I swap places, and I get to take a melee basic attack. It doesn't say it's an opportunity.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. So you see him coming down, and you just swap him out of the way. Oh, no, I didn't. You swap him out of the way, and go to take a strike up at the kite as it comes down.
Yep.
Go for it.
So I will just a basic attack.
That's going to miss. But his attack does manage to land, and he deals. You feel his bones rip into you for 5 necrotic damage. And
Wouldn't the attack still be on Hengilian though?
no, don't you become the.
But I become the target of the
Yeah.
attack.
Sorry, I don't know much about
Ah, that's fine.
these new
fine.
classes.
I'm still new to a lot of them as well, so it's always good to call just to check if there's something that comes up odd. The second one's going to fly down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Opportunity attack?
No, it's not going to provoke. He's doing his flyby attack. So he's basically flying past you, taking a strike at you, not provoking an attack.
No,
Hey!
he's not hitting me
He's not?
because he doesn't know I'm here.
The skin cut
I'm invisible
to the target that you did hidden
to
strike at.
everyone.
You attacked. It brings you out of stealth, man.
Hidden
No,
strike.
hidden strike. I thought that's just for that attack.
Nope, it's all. If your result exceeds the passive insight of creatures observing you, they believe something or someone else was the source of the triggering attack and treat you as invisible until the start of your next turn.
Yeah, it's
It
all
is fun.
creatures observing you. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so he's going to fly past, and instead that attack is going to be on Orkan. Is the way he's the only one he's going to be passing. Okay, no table effect. So he deals 7 points of damage to Orkan. And that is his turn. And Orkan, your turn. Oh,
You
he did
just
just
said
say,
be right
yeah, he
back.
did say be right back. And let's go. I'll come to the roper. He can just delay his turn. That's fine. No, actually, he might do some damage. Oh, and the roper's dazed as well. That's ruthless.
Oh, and when the Roper's turn comes up, he has to make a save against my on pain of death. I don't know what it's against though, because it just says make a save.
Mhm.
Just there tend to be saving throws rather than like 5. It's not like 5e.
Yeah, saving throw is just 10 plus, unless you have a negative modifier.
Yeah.
Positive modifier.
So you hit him last turn with that 8. You did your 3d8 charisma.
Yep.
Okay, so if he makes an attack, he takes 1d8 damage and save in.
Yep.
Nice.
Save ends.
Just waiting on Dave.
So I was just curious, but Spite, how many games do you play a week?
Play or run or both.
Both.
5 at the moment, usually 6.
That's pretty impressive. Is it like
Yeah.
you played multiple in a day? I know you have one before this one today, right?
Yep. So my Friday night, I play in Rahul's game. It's 5e. Saturday morning to like late morning to early afternoon, I play a text-based Zeitgeist game. Saturday evening, I have an in-person real-life game which I host at my place, which is about a 10-person 4e game. And then,
Fuck.
I mean, it's 10 players, but we usually have between 4 and 6 any week. We rarely ever have more than that. It's, someone's always away or someone's always missing it for something. Sunday morning is the voice-based Zeitgeist game, which is also 4e. And then tonight is this. And then usually Monday mornings I have a 4e game that I get to play in finally. But that's currently on hold because I'm doing clinical placement. So I have Mondays at work.
That's
Well,
amazing.
Sorry.
It's on
are you
hold for
guys-
me. Yeah, we're waiting on you.
Oh.
You went AFK
Yeah.
at your turn.
Oh shit! I didn't realize that. I kind of couldn't help it though.
No, that's alright, man.
Okay. I will. Yeah. I'm going to attack the Roper. With a. Let's try a better down. So
That's a miss, unfortunately.
I am rolling like shite today.
Okay, the Roper is dazed, so he's only going to have one thing to do on his turn. He's going to attempt to bite down on Orkan. Oh, come on. And he's going to make his save. So this first save, I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to delete them off here when I roll them. First save
Isn't
is
that
with
fumble?
dazed. Yeah, but there's no fumble tables. So he's still dazed, fuck's sake. And first, your thing, he's still got your thing. He did make an attack and you dealt your d8 damage.
Yep.
I'm going to take 2. What's the 2 on there? What's the extra 2 from?
It's
Oh, from
Ulthgar.
okay. Ulfgar, does that? What is that? That gives the damage on there?
Yeah, I think it's just for damage rolls from attacks made, from what I understand.
Gain a +2 bow bonus to damage rolls. No, I'll leave it on there. It's not. It doesn't say attack deal 2 extra damage. So, Ulfgar, your turn. Roper is getting reamed.
I'm gonna move up and throw my weight in and try to take a swing at the Roper from the corner here.
Okay. Oops, sorry. Yep. If I take ages to move, just consider that you have moved to the end and do your attacks from it.
And I don't think anyone's in dire need of healing or anything like that, so I think I'm just gonna call that my turn for now.
Sweet. Hengilian, you're up.
All right. I'm going to do Stolen Life on the Roper.
Okay.
You have an awful lot of necrotic abilities
Ooh, boy.
for a lawful good
He-
paladin.
Oh
He's
dear.
totally not a vampire, guys.
Oh dear. No effect.
Okay, so that's going to do this. Shit.
Dang. Also, we can see the enemy health bars. I don't know if that's intentional.
And
Yes,
then-
but it's fine. Like, you know when they're bloodied anyway, so so it's alright.
Have some healing, buddy.
I think the
I'm not
health
sure you'd
bars.
want that healing, but
I don't think the health bars give you any more information anyway. They still just do it in the chunks, the same as your
yeah.
categories.
No, they do. Look, if I go,
Oh, okay. I never realized that.
Huh.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have told us.
that's fine. I mean, I'm happy for you to know. Like, you would be able to tell if something is pretty close to death, so it saves me
Yeah, I
having to
guess.
describe it every time for everything. I can only do it for the important ones.
And that's my turn.
All right, at the end of your turn, a thing happens. From behind this rock floats a creature. Very annoyed I didn't find the proper picture, so you're just going to have to base it on the token. I'm sorry. A creature that kind of looks like a beholder, but varies ever so slightly. Instead of eyes on each of the stalks poking out from it, you see
Below.
hooked, barbed claws, and there is but a single small eye in the center of this creature as it floats around. Oh, I found the picture. Yay! You guys want to see the picture? It's immersion.
I wish I didn't know so much about
I know.
like D&D creature.
I know. You know what it is.
Same here.
I don't.
That's what Dungeoneering is for.
It's obviously unidentified map/image.
Uh-huh.
It is a strange creature. Some sort of
It looks like-
beholderkin.
It looks like he's doing like the beckoning motion with his claws.
Oh, my fantasy ground just crashed.
Yeah, I just saw
into
you,
the back end.
DC. That's right. This
Some of
thing's
those
going to come around.
claws look like toothy smiley faces.
Yeah, they do.
They look too happy to see us.
You notice a couple of them have almost, almost entire mouths and sort of tongues hanging out. All of them seem pointed at you, Orkan, as the closest one to it. And it sort of shivers with excitement, and its eye bursts out a beam of energy. Please roll me a D3, so just roll a D6 if you want. Hey!
Bet you're glad I healed you now.
Alright, so this eye ray shoots out towards you, and you feel yourself overcome with confusion, and you become dazed.
That's actually a pretty big debuff in this one, isn't it?
Yeah, single action and
Yeah.
grant combat advantage.
And you can't take immediate actions or opportunity actions.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. I forgot about that.
And it is now Digger's turn.
Since the roper can't take an opportunity action due to being dazed, right?
You think? Yep. Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot the beholderkin with my crossbow.
Okay.
That mean I would have had free movement around it as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll keep that in mind next time.
What the fuck is my sheet?
How do I bring the map and stuff back up?
I'll reshare it for you.
Thank you.
And there's the little eyeball thing floating at you.
There it is.
You're such a cutie. Man, Beholderkin are way cooler than Beholders, just saying. Alright, Durga. Your turn, buddy.
Actually, I'm wondering if I should do Poison Dagger instead. Probably. Yeah. I'm gonna go say hello to it.
Okay.
And because I'm the only one in melee with it, right?
Yes.
I now have combat advantage.
Alright, your dagger sinks into the Beholderkin. And as it does, how much damage do you do? Oh, you're blowing everything, aren't you?
Only 2 of them. Well, 1 of them. Once every time.
Right. And as you plunge the blade into it, there's a as it seems to deflate and shoots away from your dagger like a balloon let go from the end and splats onto the ground dead. And the Beholderkin is no more.
The rare double bluff.
Wanted you to spend more encounter powers, but that's alright. It got one.
Fuck it.
Cecil says, Durga, you weren't supposed to kill it. We needed the information.
I poked it!
So that was your assassin strike, eh? That you used the encounter one, the other one's just your normal.
Yeah.
Is this a gas spore or whatever they're called?
No, it was a real
Probably.
Beholderkin.
This is really this is made of balloon or something.
Beholderkin, a minion, or that Beholderkin in particular is a minion.
It just went.
Yeah. Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's say
Cecil,
that.
yeah.
Okay, so skin kites are still around.
Yes.
Mm.
And I can move around the roper because it's
Yeah.
dazed.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to move to this side of the roper so that I'm no longer near these skin kites.
Okay.
Can I fit through that gap? I assume.
Like, it stays, so you can just walk next to it.
Yeah, but I can't walk through its space still.
Like, I was standing there.
Okay, I'll go up there and then I'll shoot it with another lightning bolt.
Alright.
Wow. I hit on a 12.
It's depressing. Well, it is a rock, so it's not going to have very high reflex, is it?
I thought that I've been attacking it though, and it's. Oh, that's right. There's different ACs, isn't
Yeah.
there?
Poor Dave.
It's one of the perks of being a sorcerer.
Punch different holes. Okay. This skin kite is going to fly past. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's going to diagonally travel up and then across. So he's going to come in for a sweeping blow against Ulfgar. Oh, goody.
Yay!
I love wasting my crits on D4 fucking attacks. Good fun.
Ow.
This one flies down. This one does it against Olkin. But he's actually going to use... oh, sorry. No, he doesn't fly past. He flies to you. And he attempts to throw his arms around you. Or his appendages around you, I should say. Grabbing you.
It's a hug.
Dealing... Yeah. Hey, he rolled max damage. So you are grabbed. And with the skin and all the stuff flailing around, you are blinded till the grab ends. And this thing's basically just latched around you and is covering you with its hanging rotten skin. Oaken, your turn.
Okay, don't hit yourself in the face with your mace.
What does blinded do to me mechanically?
You grant combat advantage to anything attacking you. And
So
you have a -2 on attacks, I believe.
Okay, so it's not that bad. Oh wait, I've already used that.
Oh no, it's a
okay, so I can
-5
still...
to attack, sorry. Because everything is totally concealed.
Right. Will that be auto done for me, or do I need
Should
to
do.
add
Should
the
do.
modifier?
Oh, never mind that. I was just turning off the ones I've used.
And just remember you're dazed as well.
Right, so that's just like one single action, isn't it?
Yep.
I think I'm gonna try and attack the thing that's getting in my way and in my vision, so I'm gonna attack the skin kite.
Okay.
So you're gonna hit yourself.
We'll see.
Try and tear off it.
I will attempt to batter it down.
You
Oh,
just
fitting.
can't get grip on it. You start pulling at it, but you're actually pulling at your hair, trying to tear at it, and you just can't get a good whack at it.
It's just so easy to grab onto those horns, man.
Was that an encounter too? Fuck, that was.
Yep.
Rip. That's depressing.
Like, I'm
Okay.
just imagining one of those electronic rodeo bulls.
Yep. So this Roper is going to use his double attack action, and he's going to make 2 tentacle attacks at Oaken and Hingilian.
Would he take damage from my on pain of death?
Yes,
Both
because he did not
times?
say. No, because it's once per round.
Okay.
So these go out, and he is dazed, but it is still a single action to make 2 attacks.
Alright, I'm just gonna throw my damage down.
All right. So he only hits Oaken. Let's see him roll 0, eh? Oh no, jeez. He did roll a 0. He takes 17 points of damage, and Hingilian, you're already grabbed, so Oaken, you're grabbed now, and you are weakened. Oh no, you aren't grabbed, so you are grabbed
Yeah.
again.
I'm grabbed
There we go.
again?
Yeah, because this attack when it hits grabs.
It didn't hit me.
Oh shit!
Did Yeah, I
Shit,
missed
I'm
it.
retarded. Just ignore me. Alright, so
Good job.
Oaken
I'm,
is
I'm
grabbed.
like, that motherfucker better buy me a drink first.
So now, Oaken, you've got 2 things. You've got a tentacle wrapped around you and a skin thing flapped over your face. And
Oh, wonderful.
The
and
first
I'm one
save
hit
is
point away
dazed.
from dying.
so he continues to be dazed, of course he does. But he does save versus your thing, Hingilian.
Oh no.
That's alright. Ulfgar, you're up.
Alright, I'll use my
Uh,
minor action to throw a heal
Alright.
over there to Akon using my aura.
Alright. Good, he's within a hit point. Nice.
Thanks a lot. That was much needed.
Something's better than nothing. All right, then with my standard, I'm going to take a swing here at the roper.
Okay. That's going to hit. And the roper goes down. Man, it just collapses. The tentacles that were wrapped around Ocken just sort of fall limp and detach as the roper collapses. Rocks falling off it that were holding it up, revealing just a stony flesh underneath that is now sagging without any energy to hold it up. Goes down.
All right, and then I saw my movement. I'm actually going to move down here to this skin kite, the one, and just kind of get near it.
All right.
Oh, I only meant to go to the top square. Sorry about that. All right, then that's turn.
Okay. Hingilian, yeah. The roper goes down in front of you. Tentacles all drop. Which I'll get rid of your grabbed. Oh no, I'll get rid of your weakened. Okay. There you go.
All right. Can I hit the skin flyer that's wrapped around Ocken without hurting him?
Yep. Just because it's only a grab, not a sheer space, you will still need to move around to it. Yeah. Perfect.
Yep. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my minor action to cast Divine Challenge on him.
All right.
And then I'm going to hit him with a Holy Strike.
Very nice.
And now I'm going to do this.
And you
And there we go.
bloody the skin kite, ironically. Looks pretty torn up, but it remains latched onto Alkin.
Okay. And if he does an attack against anyone else, he gets -6 to his health.
Damn. Like you take 6 damage? Or
He takes 6
yeah.
damage due to Divine Challenge.
okay, cool. Digger, you're up.
Which way is Skin-Kite 2 facing?
There's no facing.
I'm just gonna stab it anyway.
Okay. Oof, and you missed. Oh, we lost Ulfgar now. Anything else for your turn, Digger?
What?
Anything else?
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm saying, is there anything else for your turn?
It's not my turn. Oh, right, it is my turn, Doug.
Yeah.
Hey, but it looks like my mark fell off of the skin kite.
No more for my turn.
You attacked it this turn? Did you reapply it?
I didn't reapply it. Do I have to reapply it every
Yeah,
turn?
because marks only last until end of next turn.
Got
Well,
it.
he just applied it this turn, though.
Yeah, I just applied it this turn.
And he also attacked it this turn, so.
Oh yeah, you did. That's weird. I don't know why they did that.
I can just reapply it if you want.
Yeah, do that. It's odd. Oh, we'll see about it. So, Cecil, you're up.
I'm going to move up a little bit and see if I can like peek around the rock. Do I see any more of those beholder balloons?
You roll it. And roll me a perception check. It's not an action, just free perception check. That totally said 11 and then came up with a 9. Alright, you can see further up ahead, in the shadows. The shadows? Things that look like maybe, could be some more up ahead. They don't appear to be coming closer though. But little floaty orbs, things dangling from them. Yeah, certainly.
Okay.
Perhaps a few dozen, even.
We can deal with those in a minute. I'm going to lightning strike this guy that Uthgar's near.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay, skin cut here. He is going to try to fly by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to Ulfgar. Rolling just nope, a miss. The next one is going to peel itself off of Oaken, and Oaken, you're no longer grabbed or blinded, and he is going to attempt to blinding grab Hengillion instead. Ugh.
Can I make an opportunity attack, or am I still? No, I'm not dazed anymore, am I?
You are not dazed anymore, so you can, yes.
All right, I'll do that. I'll use my opportunity gore.
Go for
Goring charge.
So as he pulls off, you just attempt to gore him with your horns as he's flapping back. Oh, see if it kills him. Yep, that'll be enough. Awesome.
Rip.
He goes down. Oh man, you could have rolled a 1 and still killed him. Fuck my life.
And then I'll run at this other kite and do a goring charge.
Alright. Yeah, there's your turn. Goddamn. Sorry. Isn't Green Charge an encounter?
It's an encounter, but I've got the opportunity gore, which lets me use it for free as an opportunity attack.
Oh, for free. It
So,
still doesn't use it.
Yeah, it's a
Jesus.
Minotaur feat.
You spend a healing surge too, with the Scald's Aura or whatever.
That's right.
Yeah, there's one more use on it.
What's that? So I can use one, can I?
Yeah. Nice.
Sorry, so that's my turn.
The D6 doesn't go on top of that, eh? No, it doesn't. Okay. Ulfgar, yeah.
All right, I'm going to move up here and take a swing over the shin kite. Or skin kite. Damn,
All right.
can't read. Guess technically it's being made out of shins.
Technically, you're correct, and that's the best form of correct.
Oh, I'm missing.
And that's turn.
Did that have? Oh, with the prone, that would automatically have the. Yeah, that would have the extra bonus he gets for prone, wouldn't it?
Oh, did you knock him prone?
Yes,
Then it
goring
automatically
charge.
comes in. That's automated.
Yep.
Still my turn?
Yeah.
Alright, I want to move there.
That will provoke an opportunity attack.
I'm okay with it.
Okay. One last pathetic attempt at flailing at you. Go on, put him out of his misery. Just consider it an automatic hit. and finish him off.
Okay.
They're just gonna grab both ends of him and pull.
Didn't mean to do that, but okay.
That's right. And yeah, you finish him off. How do you finish him off, man? Deal with the skin cat.
I want Ulfgar to grab one wing, and I'm gonna grab the other.
Make
And
a
we're gonna
wish.
tuggle. It's wishbone. It's totally a wishbone.
Opposing strength checks.
Yeah, let's see who gets the bigger heart. Go on.
Ah, damn it.
And Hengilian heaves up to your might, gives a big pull, but Ulfgar had the bigger hand, had a better grip, and keeps most of the chunk of the skin thing. And you pull it in half. There's a short, almost breathy sigh that comes from the corpse as it dies, released from whatever torment held it.
I'm gonna
Trophy.
go back to Stad.
Sorry, one at a time.
I'm gonna go back to Stad.
Yep.
Yeah, he's your responsibility, Durga. Make sure he doesn't escape.
I was really tempted to pickpocket like tying a rope on him.
What?
Like pickpocketing, like tying a rope to his belt and then tying the rope to something else.
That's
So
some,
if he tried to run, he'd trip.
that's some liberal use of the term pickpocket.
Reverse pickpocketing, it's a thing.
Maybe a thing in Morrowind. Putting entire houses in people's pockets. Alright, so you get back to Stead, and he's timidly making his way over the bridge. Did you deal with it? Is the beholder dead?
I'm
Of course we dealt with it.
I'm gonna be really sad if this was it, and I'm just gonna hold up the thing.
There's more beholders up in the coming passageway.
I just
Seemed like
poked
messing
it
with a
once.
baby.
Yeah, Stead looks at it. That is but one of its smallest creatures. That is not
Oh,
him.
good. I'm just gonna throw it in the river then.
Oh, it may have magical components. Easy. Take its head. Like old times.
It doesn't have a head, it's all head.
Exactly.
Take the whole head. The whole head, and nothing but the head.
So help you God.
So Stead, is there any like identifiers for this beholder that'll separate it from the many of its brood, I guess?
Tell me, he says, have you ever seen a beholder?
I point at the beholder that we just killed.
He says, no, I don't mean its horrendous, broken kin. A true beholder, with 8 evil eyes on 8 waving tendrils and 1 demonic eye in the center. A true beholder. You
All
will
right.
know it when you see it, believe me.
Well, of
You
course
don't have
I
to be
knew that.
theatrical.
Stead, I've seen so many beholders in my day. Like you would be surprised. Some of them don't look that obvious. So I'm just trying to cross-reference with you. I know beholders. I know all sorts of magical creatures. Okay, Stead.
Love.
You know,
Cecil is Trump now.
you wouldn't even believe the beholders I see.
They're huge.
Okay, roll me a bluff.
Huge beholders.
I have the best beholders.
God.
And I'm still elected president.
Says, well, I hope everything you tell me is true.
Of course it is. Let's press on.
Of course it is. Moving right along. Oh man, I've got so many cool beholders to use. I'm gonna have such a good time in this cave.
Well, if they're all pinata-like, like the first one was.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so you guys push on through the cave. Stead tells you that he has not gone any further and he wishes to travel not leading the way.
And Gillian will take the charge.
Wait, he says he's not coming any further into the
No,
cave?
he's coming. He just doesn't want to lead the way because this isn't this.
Okay.
This is as far as he has traveled at this point.
That's fair.
And I just want to take a look over the bridge, see what I
Yep.
can see.
And you can see you've got dark vision, yeah.
Nope.
Okay. Well, with the light that you
I
guys
do.
have, and Durga can have a look. With the dark vision and the light you guys have, you can see in caves beyond shadows of what look to be similar creatures to the Beholderkin you just slaughtered. Sorry, you didn't need a perception. You can see them up ahead. They look like beholders up ahead.
We charge.
They don't appear to be coming at you, so it's up to you.
Akan, we will move forward, but don't separate from the group. We must stay as one if we are to be strong.
Can I try to lure one towards us?
They don't even appear to have noticed you, to be honest.
Can I throw a rock?
Let me give you
Carefully,
a
you
minute.
might
I mean-
kill it.
I mean, they have a lot of eyes.
These ones don't. They have one eye and a bunch of little mouth trimmer things.
Oh, that's a good point. What's the ground around us like?
The ground around you in that cave is just got water flying past it. There's a bit of bit of mildew and fungi growing around. Up ahead, there maybe seems a little bit more, but less now that it's moving away from the water. But you reach the next cave.
So not anything sand-like.
Nothing really sound like.
Ah. I should have stocked up on sand. In my pocket.
Pocket sand.
Hopefully this doesn't crash. There's a fucking enormous map. Okay. You guys also, are you gonna take a short rest?
Yeah. Might be a decent idea. Just to get the two people's health up.
Okay. You get a milestone.
What does that mean?
That means it's a normal short rest, but you also gain an action point. And you get a milestone every 2 short rests.
I should have used my action point last encounter.
That's right, you have 2 encounters before you gain another one, so you have an action point for each encounter coming up.
Dope.
Not that there's any encounters coming up.
Uh-huh.
Just diplomatic encounters, no combat.
Yeah, and you want an action point because
Yeah.
you want to be doubly as persuasive.
Is that the Discord equivalent of your DM screen falling over?
Yeah, and you're seeing the model of the Hydra and Tiamat behind the screen. Oh no, they're just.
Yeah.
I like them. I like having them there.
It's my lucky model.
Yeah, I do that with the purple worm. Its head always just pokes over the screen.
Now I just have this mental image of just 40k Space Marines behind it for some reason. Yeah, I saw.
Okay. I hope everyone's got common in their languages, so all the guys understandable.
Uh-huh.
Sweet. Okay.
It's all Greek to me.
So I can only see a little bit of this cave. Is that intentional?
Yes.
Yep, same here.
You now see a little bit more. As you see, the cave ahead twists around 2 paths. The one to the right splitting in 3 directions, the one to the left curving up around out of sight. These strange things ahead floating in this little chamber here. Looks to be about 6, 7 of these orbs that looked like a beholder kid. Now you get close, however, they're not quite living creatures. They appear to be fungus that has taken the shape of these beholders.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Can
We might
Cecil
need to
make
take a
these
long
from out of
shower
the
after
abyss.
this.
Oh, one at a time. Sorry.
Orkan didn't healing surge, by the way.
Okay.
Can Cecil make a roll to determine what these are?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me a nature check.
Orkan, don't you want a healing surge?
Yeah, probably.
Guys, shoot these things. Shoot them all.
Yeah, add 3 to that.
Perfectly
Orkan.
safe.
I'm gonna make a nature check as well.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
You guys are fairly confident that if you come even within 500 meters of these things, you are going to die. No, you're pretty
Oh.
sure that
Ulfgar
they're
knows exactly what they
they're
are.
not particularly dangerous until Ulfgar, you're about to step up and touch one or have a look at it, and Ulfgar stops you and informs you that actually, Ulfgar, would you like to stop them? Because you know that these things are likely to explode if anyone's going to get near them. They are fairly common throughout the caves when beholder presence is felt in an underground tunnel. Something that happens when expansion goes into otherwise untouched areas of mountainside.
Are they sentient?
So wait. Who's moving close to him?
Well, just the group will have to kind of move close. So they don't think they're
okay.
dangerous, so no one's going to be particularly wary. There's no reason to.
Okay. I'll yell out, stop, no. These things are very bad. You get near, they go pop, and, well, pop, go weasel, not good thing. Unless you're Durga.
How close is the nearest one to us?
It's sort of just in a circle, like sort of within that area.
I'm gonna ask Olga, what happens if I throw a rock at it?
It go pop there, I'm guessing?
Yeah?
You ask Ulfgar? Yeah, it'll probably explode if it gets disturbed.
So I could chain reaction then.
We're in a cave.
Are you saying this in character, Durga?
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't chain reaction it. It might also be a way to identify or an alert system of some sort. Perhaps we should play it a little sneaky. Being the
Didn't you
stealth
say
member
they
of the group,
explode?
I would have thought that you would have thought of this, but I mean, that's fine too.
You hear, actually roll me a perception as you say this.
Everyone or just
Everyone. Okay. Hengilian. Actually, Durga, Orkan, and Hengilian, the 3 of you hear and then Hengilian, you look to see the source of this, and the others are looking around trying to find out where it is, and you see beyond the fungi off to the east this little guy looking around past some fungi things. Seems to be the source of the laughter before he notices you looking at him. Huh! And darts backwards out of sight around the north heading tunnel.
we got a shitload on our hands.
Why is he accompanied by children?
I don't think they're accompanied.
The laughter was him.
I know. I'm just referencing the picture.
Only
Ah,
Hengolian saw
Yeah, no,
this?
ignore them.
I think it was Durga, Hengolian, and Dorkan.
So only Ulfgar and Cecil didn't hear, but only Hengilian saw it.
I'm just going to point the direction I saw it and say, "Beholder."
Behold!
No, Hengilian, that's just a plant that explodes.
In my frustration, I throw my javelin at the spore thing.
Oh, shit.
Okay. You throw it at the spawn thing, or the fungi thing, and it connects. And with a quite quiet, quieter than you'd expect, burst of spores and fungi, this whole room out 4 squares from there.
Oh, so they weren't explosive.
Well, they're explosive, but not like fire explosive. So they just eject spores out in this area with a kind of like a wet fart. And fungi fills this area. So
Thanks for that.
each of you are caught in this blast as
Did the Beholder manage to get caught in it too?
Beholder ran off. All of you except for Ogden are hit by a. Oh, that doesn't show the. Does it show the results for you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, cool. Are hit by these spores or overcome by these spores, and you all gain an effect.
Thanks.
Guess who's not getting healing next time?
I can heal myself.
Really not the time or place for a temper tantrum, Hengilian.
I was just trying to make a decision to get past it so that I could follow it. And my intelligence score is my lowest. So
Pretty sure this is just more common sense. Don't stand near the thing you know that explodes.
So who was fine? Orkin, wasn't he? Cool. So you guys all have a disease. Does everyone know roughly how disease is working for you?
Nope.
No.
Okay. So when you take a long rest, or when I call for one over a period of time, you will make a save, and if you succeed on that save, you will move up the progression of the disease 1 step. Usually you're a 1 step or maximum 2 away from recovering from the disease. If you fail the save, you will progress along the disease 1 step, and that will have a different effect. Currently, you have a -1 to attack, and for this saving throw, you have a -4. So when you make your save, it'll automatically have a -4 on it, so you don't need to worry about that. And when you overcome this stage or progress further, the effect will change. As these spores cloud your mind. I don't know if any of you guys played San Andreas, but when you have to burn the weed fields, that's you right now.
Or Far Cry 3.
Hengilian, what are you doing?
I took off running as soon as I threw the javelin towards the beholder.
Okay, so you just start gapping it through. Head up. You're going to do one movement there, and you're going to follow right up there. You see
Yep.
the paths to the right do continue up. You get a short look at them. One of them is just a dead end, the other one continues around. And you guys can see up ahead the path splits in 2 directions. There you go. And they both sort of curve up around. So you can get to the thing here. You don't see where this beholder is at this point. You've lost track of them by reaching this fork here.
I'm gonna listen for a laughing shitlord.
Alright, roll me a perception check.
God damn it.
Can I try and stay an appropriate distance away from every other fungal spore thing that I see?
Yes. So there's no sort of big clusters, and there's a couple like growing out of the wall, same big sacks of stuff. A little less looking like beholders, a lot of them, and you can steer clear of them pretty safely. There's at least along this hallway, there's more than enough space for you to move freely around. Okay, so you guys are listening intently, and you can hear something coming up from the right, but it's not laughter, and you're not sure what it could be. The path continues up that way.
Where's Dad, by the way?
I just assumed he was coming with us.
Yes, Dead will be coming with you. Sorry, I just don't have his token on there. But it's not necessary. He's not fighting anyone.
Okay.
Durga, do you want to scout out up ahead?
Yeah, sure. Do you want the stealth check now?
So what do you do?
I'm gonna scout up ahead. So do you want the
you can roll a
stealth
stealth check.
check now?
You're going to be trying quiety.
Fucking 32. God damn.
Start looking up, and up ahead, the path splits once more. Which way do you go?
Where does the sound seem to be coming from?
From where you are, it sounds like a small voice. Quite a sort of quiet voice. It appears to be actually coming from this part of the wall.
I'm gonna throw a rock at it.
Okay, you hef a rock at it. It's going to give away your position if you're staying hidden and having a rock.
Hey, it could be a trap, Cecil.
You hef the rock, there's a clunk, and you hear, Hey, Gar! What was that for?
And I'm gonna charge it with my rapier.
Charge what? The wall?
The thing.
What thing? Yeah, you've only heard a voice so far. There's nothing, there doesn't appear to be anything there.
I'm gonna go for the voice.
Okay, you charge forwards, and there is a smooth wall in front of you. You can touch it, you can poke it with your sword. It's solid, it's definitely rock.
I'm gonna wave the others up.
Alright. And you hear it come kind of almost towards your feet. Just for a moment.
Like, not that far up.
No, like
just,
at your feet, like down. Like at your feet.
No, I meant,
Oh, okay.
I didn't call the party that far up.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm still in the scouting mode.
Alright.
And did the others hear it?
They would have heard it, probably not very loudly, but they would have heard it definitely.
So, what does the other people do when they hear it?
I know, guys. What do you do?
Nothing.
If you're in
Angelion is still shamed by the javelin thing, so he's just kind of following behind, looking at the ground.
I'll have my
That might actually be.
I'll have my maul out ready, but it's if you told us to wait, I guess I'll be waiting.
There's something around here.
Can I sense any sort of arcane magics?
No, you don't even need to roll. You know, there's not even an inkling.
It's another illusion.
Guess if a bit of time starts passing, Orkin will probably just go up to that area and he's just going to start just smashing his maul at basically everything, like the ground, the walls.
Durga,
Okay.
you know not to stop for too long, because then Akan starts hitting his hammer on things.
As you get close, Organ, you hear, "Oh, it's a bigger one," coming from Durga's feet.
All right, I'm going to go and try and smack my maul right down to probably hopefully just miss Durga's feet, but you know, basically hit from where I hear the sound coming from.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump up.
All right. As he jumps out of the way, and your maul slams into the ground, you're like, "God, blimey, bloody hell!" And you can see a very small blue and white worm on the ground.
Okay.
It looks, and I'm sure someone has got this reference already.
I'm just a worm.
You know the way, you're just not looking hard
Oh.
enough.
Do we get David
I
Bowie?
wasn't sure, but I was
Do we get David Bowie with a cod piece at some point?
I hope
Oh,
so.
without a
Going.
codpiece.
just gonna be
That's fair.
older with some wild hair and some codpiece.
Bloody great swinging your weapon around.
There was boat there.
Akan,
Where?
what have you? Did you find something?
You'll notice he starts talking to where Durga was just standing. Oh look, another one. Uglier than the last. Come on. Who else is up there?
You say you're ugly.
Oh, I said he's uglier.
That's not very nice.
Oh, I'm sure there's uglier than you yet. And you see Ulfgar towering over the back of you two. Oh, yep. Look, I can see one in the back. Woo!
I feel the sudden urge to go fishing.
Oh, you wouldn't do that.
Cecil will step between this hostile crowd.
And the small worm. Oh, hello. You're like a smaller one of him. And he gestures to Ingilian with his little tuft of hair on the top of his head.
Well, that's not entirely true. Now, is it? I'm blue. He's yellow.
That's
You're
true.
blue.
No, I can't argue with that.
What is your name?
My name is Poke.
Poke?
Poke.
And Gillian
Right.
I'm gonna
pokes
poke it in a
Akan.
minute.
We're a little lost. Are these caves your home?
Oh, yeah. Take me a bloody age to get out of them. Might as well live here. Plenty of grub in the walls anyway. Would you like to come inside and have a cup of tea? Sorry, I had to do it. Come
Oh,
inside,
that
have a
sounds
cup of
lovely.
tea.
Yes.
Well, come on then. He starts to inch his way along to a small hole in the wall.
Is it small enough that I can fit through it?
I don't know. Can you? And you see it's about a thumb width.
I'll probably try and nudge my snout in there.
Oh, your nose is too big. Try going in the other way.
There's another way.
No, I mean turn around. Going backwards.
I'll dutifully do so.
You turn around, your tail
Try and
pushes.
put a hoof in.
Nope, it's no good.
Mr. Poke. Mr. Poke.
Just poke.
Yes, Poke.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to give us some directions?
Sure.
You obviously know these caves better than we do.
Well, I know this bit. It's where I live. As I say, it's quite big. I don't have much reason to travel them. but I'll do what I can.
You seen something floating around? One big eyeball, 8 smaller eyeballs, creepy as all hell.
All the time.
Which direction should we go to find him?
All depends which one you want. There's a bunch
We're
of floating
looking for
eyeballs
the
all around. Bunch of fungi that
biggest
looks like
one.
it too. The biggest one. Haven't seen him up in a few
Yes.
days. Be expecting him through any moment. You could just sit still. Though, he might go around you. It truly is a mystery.
And what direction does he usually travel?
Well, if he comes past here, he usually comes past that way, and he gestures to the east. Because if he went that way, points to the north, he wouldn't be able to go anywhere. There's nothing up there.
But he goes to the east, so he comes from the north.
No, he comes from the east and goes down that way, the way you came.
Oh, see, now that's very useful information. Thank you very much.
Not to worry.
You bring the tea out here. Can't fit.
Oh, the teacup's too big to fit out the door too.
Oh.
It's no good.
How'd it get in there?
I had it built inside.
Oh,
It's very
There.
wise.
Uh,
Well, Poke, we must be on our way. Do you want to come with us?
What, where?
Wherever we go.
No. Last time someone said that, I nearly got strung up on a hook.
That is true. We did plan to use you as fishing bait.
See what I mean?
Me.
You're very wise, Poke. I'll have to take a rain check for that tea.
I sort of try and just poke an eye to like get my eyeball level and see inside.
And you actually see inside to what looks almost like a picturesque doll's house inside.
Oh.
Multi-leveled and everything. Except instead of stairs on a staircase, there's just sort of ramps. And the ramps are sort of thick with a snail-like goo. You know, like the snail trails type of thing. And you can see that where the worm was inching along, it was leaving a sort of glittery, glistening trail. He looks like he makes his way around the house quite a lot. Thickly coated with the goo.
Oh. I like this little guy.
Do you want to take him with
Just-
us, Akan?
He
doesn't seem edible.
He didn't seem like he wanted to go, so I'm happy to let him chill in his little house.
So wait, was it the goo that did it for you?
Doesn't that go? But he just seems like a nice, helpful little worm.
I'm gonna bend down very close and ask, are there any goblins down here?
Goblins? Oh, I hope not. Haven't been many since the Goblin King left. No, he doesn't say that. No, I hope not. Anything living that comes down that doesn't float with eyes usually gets buzzed, zapped, snap. I don't, because I'm small, you see.
So Cecil should be alright.
Well, that's a relief.
Where's the rest of us, except for like Durga are over 6 feet tall?
I think every
Yep.
single one of you, except for possibly Akan, has described yourself as over 7 feet, or as close to 7 feet as you can get.
Durga is only 6.
I'm a
The
Goliath.
party
I
of
have an
giants.
I think
excuse.
you need to go back and watch the first YouTube video, because I remember you saying 7.
No.
They're all
He said,
practically
"I'm
7 to
guilty
you,
with-"
Cecil. All right. And as you guys set trail and the little worm says, yeah, good luck. It'll definitely be that way. And you get around the corner and he says, no, it's never that way. Should have gone the other way.
So why are we trusting this one again?
It's just another
Because
shitty reference. I'm sorry.
Orcon finds him very trustworthy.
As you
That's
guys reach
nice.
the next crossroads ahead, and you see further up the path, the road splits once more, and it feels fairly fruitless, this labyrinthine cave you're traveling. I'm going to call there, because I'm going to need to crack an early one, so I'm going to call 20 minutes early, if that's alright with you guys. Because I know that if we're going to progress further, we're going to start something that will take longer than 20 minutes. And I would rather not do
So shopping trip then is what you're saying.
that. No, we'd have to start a whole session for shopping. To begin at the shop and end at the shop.
And this seems like a perfect place for an extended rest, anyways.
Yeah, right?
We just got to
Yeah.
open up the hole to the dollhouse a little bit wider.
You guys have only had 2 encounters, you'll be fine.
Yeah, just slam Stead at the wall until it breaks.
But yeah,
Not
so
sure if
I'm gonna
I mean Stead or the wall, but either works.
keel haul the recording. Thanks for listening, anybody who does.